Let's start with the practical session of MS Word. How to open MS Word? Let's see. Click on this start button and then directly you can write here Word. You will get Microsoft Office Word 2007. If you have any other version of Word, that also you can open in the same way. Click on this. Your Word window is open now. On the top you can see this is document 1 Microsoft Word. In the same way you will also get in your computer. Now let's see various different components of Microsoft Word. Now you can see on the top where this is how home, insert, page layout, references, mailing, review, view. These all are called tabs. These are the different tabs with the help of which you are able to select different options to make your document more visible. Now let's look at other options. First one is quick toolbar. Quick access toolbar helps you to access different kind of features which you have. That is, here you can see on the top this customize quick access toolbar. This is your quick access toolbar. From here you can select the different features which you need to use many times again and again for different purposes. So instead of going to these different tabs, you can simply select from this quick access toolbar. Next is title bar. This is your title bar where document 1 Microsoft Word is written. When you save it, that particular name will appear in the place of document 1. Next is ribbon. Now where ribbon is the area with the help of which you can use different kind of tabs. Here home, insert, page layout. These are the different tabs on which these ribbon made up of. So this ribbon consists of different kind of tabs, and these tabs will represent individual groups and individual icons which helps you to perform different commands. Now next have a look at home. Home tab, if you see, it will represent you the basic formatting feature which you want to do in your document, like editing, different kind of styles or paragraphs you want to use, font, clipboard. All these things you can use with the help of home tab. Insert tab helps you to insert different type of pictures, illustration, charts, shapes, and even if you want to create different kind of cover page or blank page, that you can create directly from here. Even if you want to insert date and time, different type of symbols, that you can insert from here. Next is page layout. How your page will look after printout or before printout while presenting to someone, that kind of layout you can select from here. Next is references. References basically help you to add some extra notes to your document, like if you are writing a book and you want to add some captions, some tables you want to insert, that you can do with the help of references. With the help of mailing tab, you can send mail. You can use mail merge feature with the help of this mailing tab. Next is review. Basically whatever the comments, whatever the language, whatever the proofing, different kinds of track changes, that you can use from this review tab. View tab help you to view your document in a different forms with different kind of rulers, grid lines, documents. Even if you want to zoom in or zoom out, you can do it with the help of this view tab. Now when you click, like if you see here small arrow in home tab, you can see here is a small arrow. This particular home tab again consists of one more group with the help of which you can do different kinds of formatting. This is font, okay. Then similarly in paragraph and styles also. So this one group inside another group we have in home tab. Now this is your work area where you can see this blank area where cursor is blinking. This is your document area or work area. Then you have ruler bars. You can see these are the ruler bars. You can see the measurements here in left hand side also and on the top also. So these are your rulers. Here you can see the scroller. This is your scroller, with the help of which you can move up and down, even left to right, even if you want to go, that also you can have with the help of scroll bar. Now at the bottom here you can see where page 1 of 1 is written word 0. As I have not written anything, these words are 0. It is actually counting your words. So whatever you are going to write, it is going to count your words. I have written one word, so this is my, remember, this is counting words, not characters. My is a single word, so that it is counting word. Okay. And even the language, it is showing which language I am using. So this is your status bar where you can get different options. Now let's come to this right hand side corner of the status bar. Here you can see different type of views are given. The same type of view you will get in this view tab as well. But if you want to use it directly from the home tab, that also you can use it from here. Here you can see first one is the print layout, how your document will look when you are going to print. So it is going to look similar as it is looking while typing. Next one is full screen reading. If you want to show it fully without using any other kind of tabs, simply you can have it in the same way. From here, top right corner, you can close this view as well. Next view is web layout, how it is going to appear in a browser. So it is going to appear like this. Next is outline. It will gives you the outline of your document. So this is your outline view. Next is draft. Draft will give you with all the breaks or all the different kind of printing options, headers, footers, which may be not available, which you cannot view in a normal one. So that they are going to show in the draft view. Next is zoom slider. Here you can see this is your zoom slider. Right now it is 100%. If you want to increase, you can use this plus sign. If you want to decrease, you can use this minus sign. Even one slider is also given if you want to come to minimum or the maximum zoom option. So that is also given. By default, it is set to 100%. Okay, so this is the different components of word processor. Next is creating a document. So this is very simple. Just click on this office button. Student, this is office button with the help of which you can create a new document. Click on new and then here you can see blank document and click on create option. Your new document will be created. Now here if we'll see, one more feature is given, that is word wrap option. Listen very carefully. What is word wrap? Word wrap basically we are using, suppose I am typing here see, I have written this text here. My name is Sangeeta Rani Rai. I am studying in class 'See, when here I am writing class, I'll simply delete this, and when I'm writing this class, see, automatically it shifts to the next line. Without pressing the enter key, it shifts to the next line. This particular feature is called word wrap. Word wrap is a feature which fits the text into your screen size. Without pressing the enter key, it fits the text into your screen. So this is called word wrap. So this is the basic difference between word wrap and enter key. Enter key you need to press, whereas word wrap is an option which is available in your computer by default. If you want to deselect it, you can do that, but this is already available there, with the help of which without pressing the enter key you can come to the next line. Now next is formatting marks. Different kind of formatting marks are available. Here you can see in the paragraph group you will get this option. These are the different options which you have in paragraph, like space mark, paragraph mark, tab marks. You can select whatever the different options you want to select from here. You can select whatever the things you want to select. See, here you'll get even different kind of spacing also. So these are the different formatting marks which is given in paragraph option. Next is how you can save. So saving is very simple. Just click on the save and then your document, whatever the desired name you want to give, just mention that name and your document will be saved. Now next very important feature is how you can save your document with password protection. Yes, if you want to make your Word file should be protected with password, that also you can do very easily. For this you need to select save as option from office button, right? After that when this save as dialog box appear, here on the bottom you will get tools tab. Click on this drop down, you will get general options. Click on this, here you will get password to open. Now whatever the password you want to keep, that you can keep it here. And even if you want to have a password which you can use to modify, if you want that someone should use it, if you want to make it read only file, like no one should edit your file, that also you can make this with the help of this general option. And then click on OK. Then whatever the password you are going to keep that particular file will be protected with that password. Even if you want to make it modify your password, that also you can do with the help of this general option only. Next is close a document. How you can close a document? Simply click on this close option. Your particular document will be closed. Remember students, with the help of closed document you will not come out of your Word application. Your Microsoft Word will remain there only. Here you can see this is document 2. When you will click here close, your second document will be closed. Now this is document 1. If I am closing this one, again your document 1 will be closed. Okay, Microsoft Word will be there. If you want to close this Word, then you need to select this exit Word option. When you will select this exit option, your Word application will be closed. So I hope with this video you people are able to perform very basic steps to use Microsoft Word. Any version you can use it with the help of these features, with these basic steps you can perform. Please do more and more practicals to learn these all things effectively. Thank you.